If you believe that what is being shown to you is your truth, or you have to accept that as truth, what does that do to you? When you take on illusion as truth, this is a topic that I'd love to speak to you about, because it's everything. Confirmation from somewhere up in the trees. It shakes you. I see so many people who are disillusioned in life, meaning disappointed. They thought life would be different, life would have different scopes, life would bring them different opportunities, different situations, and it seems like people get disappointed along the journey. And that's what I want you to talk about, because that disappointment is actually showing you something that you have to go look deeper. There's a specific reason why we as humans, we derail from the journey that's actually meant for us, because there's this deeper truth underneath. If you really believe in the illusion that you have to go to school, that you have to get a job, and of course everybody has to pay the bills. I'm not talking about that. It's the way how you believe your life is in that moment, in the situation where you don't feel well. If you're in a situation that is draining you, you're in a relationship that is really not how you thought it would turn out, and it seems like you're overgiven, or when you're in a job and you thought that would be it and it turns out differently, and you find yourself overgiven, like taking too much responsibility, taking on too much because you want to show that you can be accountable, that people can build upon you, that you are loyal to your choices that you have made. And you set up a system where you actually being, yeah, you can say used. I don't want to use that word. It's like you give too much because you're compensating for the things you actually miss. Do you hear that? You give too much because you're compensating for the things you miss. And you take it on as your responsibility. And actually in life, everything is your responsibility. Then you start to believe in a disillusion. I see so many people becoming cynical, sarcastic. They take on this attitude of, well, everything is fucked up, everything is different than it's supposed to be, and they really lost faith. Why? Because it asks courage to, while you question everything, to believe there's a deeper reason why. It asks courage to trust yourself. Because the disconnection that you created while being in this illusion is something that creates a void, an emptiness. An emptiness. It's a disconnection of the truth that lives inside of you. When you keep on listening to other people around you, when you don't listen, you feel hollow. And this truth system speaks to you continuously. And if you recognize this for yourself and you really want to change that, then drop the word truth below, because I've been there for many, many, many years. And I have been believing in illusions, and the disconnection I experienced because of that, I wanted to go to the roots. I really wanted to know why all these emotions, why all the disappointment, the sadness, the fear, the grief, where it came from, how I had to deal with it. What was it saying? What was that I was not seeing, even though I was surrounded by loved ones, and even though I followed what I thought was my truth, and it was just conditioning. So if you really long to see between the discernment of what is truth and what is conditioning, I can help you with that. You know, I've been going through that, and the answers that I've found for myself are fulfilling me with a deep trust, a deep knowing, a deep relief of arriving where you need to arrive, allowing the relationships, allowing purpose to come to you, what is meant for you, that sees you and that hears you. Because the reason why all of that happens is because you don't see and you don't hear yourself. You're just observing, or you're just living a kind of false identity. You have a perception of yourself that doesn't reflect the truth within you. It's just only what people have been projecting onto you. It's not who you truly are. And how we get there? Oh, beautifully. Great question. We get there by going where nobody actually wants to go, and it is really looking to what gives you discomfort. The emotions that you experience and the thought patterns that keep you attached to a life that is outdated to you, that kept you surviving. It's not a representation of you anymore. And if you really long to go there, then please come on the word truth. We're stepping on an 11-week journey, and the vulnerability and the honesty that you're looking for right now is the only thing that you need, and a safe space where you can connect with building up that trust within you to listen to yourself. And how you do that and how you can support yourself on that journey is literally what I guide you to. And I am asking you questions, and you open the doors for yourself. The only thing that you need is a person or a space who sees you and who hears you. And I know that I deliver that to you, that I provide that to you. And you allowing yourself to receive that, I trust that you can hear me still because of the winds taking my message to you. I know that if you allow yourself to be honest and vulnerable and open, to set up that safe foundation within you and to listen to yourself, I know all the answers are there, and you very soon will see, you find all clarity within you. And this is the biggest revelation when you step into, okay, this doesn't feel good. It seems to be an illusion because it's misaligned with who I truly am. I feel it in my core. And the resonance with the truth will show you and give you that pull, that yearning, like, yes, that may be for me. If you feel that pull, if you feel that yearning, then drop the word truth and let's set up a conversation. Or just join. We just started, and I want you to be there if this message resonates with you. Because you committing to yourself, prioritizing yourself, the truth inside of you, you're setting up a ripple effect. And you give, because I gave permission to myself to do so, you see that, you take that on as permission for yourself to do so. You set up a ripple effect for others to do the same. First, you have to do it for yourself. You're ready to take on that journey? The most beautiful you will ever do right now in this very moment. The rewarding and the reward and the fulfillment you receive for yourself is the biggest gift that you can give for yourself. Whoever sees this message, take it on as yours. Subscribe to this channel and allow yourself to live in that truth. Nobody's going to save you. The first who has to learn to listen to you is you. Hearing and seeing yourself for who you truly are. And I help you to take off the illusions and where you can see yourself, where you can enter the truth within you. It's mind-blowing. It's expensive for sure. And what you will get is your highest expression of you. Talk to you very soon. Have a wonderful day and take on that truth. The illusion will be sold like hot breads, like hot bread for the rest of your life. So you don't have to believe that anymore. You don't have to believe that anymore. Bye. Talk to you very soon.